So in the last video, we created the dunes, so today we will create some waves. How to create those? It is actually pretty easy, and I guess you probably already guessed how we're gonna do it. Basically by using the Voronoi texture. We will have a lot of Voronoi texture along this course. So Shift A and add Voronoi and put it right here. For this Voronoi texture, we're gonna change some settings. And the first thing first, I'm gonna change this to smooth F1, and probably I need to see what does this node do, so Control Shift and click on it. And this is our node. We need to create waves on it, so we basically need to bring the scale up. Let's say something like maybe 100. All right, I feel like they are still a little bit big, so maybe let's just bring it to something like 120. And for the smoothness, I will bring it way down, and I will leave the randomness up to 1. After doing that, we basically need to change the scale of those dots, so they will be like kinda elongated. To do that, let's add a mapping node. Click on the node and hit Ctrl T, and we will have our basic mapping node. But I forgot to mention that we need to UV unwrap our geometry. So we're gonna do that really fast. So let's just get back to the solid view, hit tab to jump into the edit mode, hit A to select all of your mesh, hit U, and here just hit unwrap. Wait a little bit for Blender to do its magic, and bam, we're ready to go. So hit tab to exit the edit mode and get back to the render view. And right now we can basically use the UV. Let's plug it right here. And what I want to do, as I mentioned, is that I want to make those dots a little bit long, a little bit elongated or distorted. So I need to change the scale. I will change it from 1 to something like 5, and notice what will happen. We basically created this wave effect. We're like stretching those dots in a way that they give us those kind of lines. So that's really good for our environment. To see the effect that is doing on the actual geometry, we need to mix it with the dunes shader. And here's something. Whenever you say you need to mix two things, there is a node for that is called mix. So if you find yourself using the word mix, just look for mix. Mix RGB, I will put it right here and basically plug this distance, plug it to color 2. Let's visualize what's happening by clicking on the principal BSDF, Control Shift and click on it. And we have those like, I don't know what they call them actually in English, but those like weird peaks that looks like sponge. The main reason for that is that we're basically using the wrong blending mode right here. Notice that it is by default mix, but we need to change it from mix to overlay. Now we have this. And the only problem right now is that the value is a little bit too big, or the mixing value is a little bit too big. So I will need to drop it way down. Let's just maybe, let's put it for now in 0.1. It is a little bit too strong still. Let's put 0.05. It is a little bit too big, so maybe I will add another 0 right here. Yeah, that's better, I guess. And let's just create a box around these, hit Ctrl J and hit F2 to rename them, and let's just call them waves. Hit enter. And right now we basically created some waves on the sand. Now probably the effect of those waves is still not visible yet, but we will be adding a lot of variation of like bigger waves, small waves, until basically they were become super pronounced. But that's it for this video. This was a short one, and I will see you in the next video where we will be creating some small waves which will basically add more variety to those dunes. See you there.